Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I'm going to be filming a full face of first impressions using Primark makeup, and I went out yesterday and bought a full face of Primark makeup. And I think some of this stuff in here is relatively new, so it's kind of testing new Primark products. I'm just going to tell you guys what I think of them, if they're good, if they're bad, and I'm actually really excited. The only thing I struggled with when I was in Primark was finding a foundation that was my shade. Most of the foundations that were on sale were darker skin tones, and I couldn't really find one in my shade, so I had to go for a BB cream, which I think still is quite light, but you know, I had to just make do with that. And I think in total I spent about £25, maybe a little bit more, but not more than 30, so it's relatively cheap for a full face of makeup. I'm just gonna get straight on into the video, and starting with foundation, well, BB cream. This was £4, and this is in the shade Nude Beige, and this is a My Perfect Colour BB cream, Complexion Perfector, light to medium coverage, dewy finish. Now, for foundations, I usually go for medium to high coverage, but this is again, like I said, a BB cream. Couldn't find a foundation in my shade. I need to go wet my beauty blender. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. So I'm just gonna open this, break the seal. Just gonna squirt some of this onto the back of my hand. It is quite a light shade. I don't know, maybe we can take it down a bit with contour and bronzing. Maybe that'll warm my face up again. Now I'm going to get my sponge and just dab it into the BB cream. It is quite runny actually. It looks quite thin. Okay, yeah, it is light coverage, but it said light to medium, so I'm guessing it's buildable. I don't know, I'll go with another layer. It's a bit better when you add another layer on top. Thing is though, that was a big dollop on my hand, and it's covered 2 cheeks. Okay, that's not actually that bad. It has covered redness around my nose and a couple of little blemishes on my chin. It's really radiant and glowy. It's not as full coverage as I usually go for, but it's a BB cream, so we're gonna have to let it off. The next thing I got was this PS My Perfect Colour Liquid Concealer, and this is in the shade Nude Beige. And it also says at the back, medium coverage, vitamin E and aloe vera. But this was the only option I had for really a concealer, apart from sticks, and I don't really like stick concealer, so I went for a liquid concealer. Medium coverage does sound promising. Now I'm going to take my beauty blender again and blend this out. Okay, this concealer has quite good coverage actually. I think it was only £2. It's covered my dark circles and anything the BB cream didn't cover, so I really like this. I actually really like this BB cream. It's making my skin look really refreshed and glowy. I just realised I forgot something. I forgot to prime. This is the PS Priming Water. This is £2, and it preps skin for makeup application, hydrates and refreshes, and is silicone free, alcohol free and oil free. And I forgot to prime. That is so annoying. I'll use this in a future video. I was just way too excited. Okay, next for powder, I have My Perfect Colour Mineral Powder Medium Coverage Loose Powder, and this is in the shade Ivory, and this was £2. I'm just gonna open this. I'm gonna use this to bake my face. I thought it was gonna explode. Just going to tip some into the lid. Come out. I'm going to take my beauty blender and I'm just going to dab this in the powder and bake under my eyes. This does feel like really finely milled. It feels really soft. While my under eyes are baking, I'm going to move on to my brows, and I'm going to use this PS brow pencil, and this is in the shade Cool Brown, and this was £1. It's like a double-ended brown pencil, so it comes on one end with a spoolie and the other end with the pencil. I never really used a pencil for my brows. I normally use powders, so this is like a first. I'm just going to take the pencil side and start filling in my eyebrows. Okay, it's pigmented. I need to go soft. The formula of the pencil itself is really creamy, and it's really easy to do. You get a lot of pigment from basically doing nothing. Okay, that was super easy to do. I actually really like this pencil, and I didn't think I liked using pencils. Okay, I'm just going to take the concealer again and a little flat brush to carve them out and just tidy them up a bit. I'm going to also use the concealer to prime my lids. I'm going to set them using my powder. For eyeshadow, I'm going to use this Instagirl foil eyeshadow, liquid eyeshadow in the shade I'm So Buff, and I'm also going to use this PS Bronze Queen matte bronzer as like an eyeshadow shade. Like, I only had £25 with me, so I thought I'd make my life a bit easier and buy a bronzer and also like a liquid eyeshadow. The bronzer was £2 and the liquid eyeshadow was £2.50, I think. So I'm going to start off by taking the bronzer on a fluffy brush. I'm just going to take it through the crease. I'm just going to pack on some bronzer in the inner corner and the outer corner. It's actually a really nice shade, and it blends like super easily, even though it's not an eyeshadow. Well, now I know it's super pigmented, so I know to go with a light hand on my cheeks. So now I'm going to take the liquid eyeshadow. I'm just going to apply it into the centre of my eye, so like a halo eye. Okay, it's really pigmented. Really gently blend the edges with the bronzer again, just so everything blends seamlessly together. Okay, I seriously love that. £2.50. This was £2.50. I'm literally gonna go back and buy like every single shade that they are. Okay, I'm gonna set the rest of my face using the same powder. I only got one powder. For mascara, I bought this PS False Lash Effect mascara. It says extreme length, definition and volume, which we all like. This was £2.50 and this was like one of the most expensive of the, I think they had 3 or 4 on sale, and I liked this one because of the brush size. I feel like the brush size is like an important fact. I'm gonna use this to coat my lashes. So this is just one layer on this eye and this is without any. So you can tell like an obvious difference, but I feel like 2 to 3 layers is going to be like where I normally go with mascara. But I do like it. It isn't too clumpy and it's only like £2.50. Now I have lashes. I bought these Ardell Wispies and these are the black Wispies. And I know these aren't a Primark brand, but wait a minute. These were bought from Primark and they were £4, so they're like discounted, so I was like yes. So I bought these. They don't come with a glue, but that's fine. They were like £4. I'm just gonna pop these on. Just gonna go back into the bronzer and just put some under my eye. Now I'm just going to bronze up my face. I'm just going to use an angled brush. I was kind of scared that that was going to look a bit like too orange, but it's kind of not. I really like it. To highlight, I'm going to use this PS Brunch Club highlighter, and this is what it looks like inside. And I did have to swatch this in the shop to make sure it wasn't too light for my skin tone, and it's like blinding. Swatch it really quick now. This was £2.50 as well. Wait, to put this on my face. So I'm just going to take some on this blending brush. This is literally going to be like my new favourite highlighter. For lips, I bought a pack of 4 liquid matte lipsticks, and this is the nude edit. They also had like a peachy edit, but I go more to nudes. So in here I got 4 nude lipsticks, 4 matte nude lipsticks for only £4. So this is what they all look like. They're in mini packaging and it's also like a matte packaging. I'm just going to swatch these. So these are the 4 matte liquid lipsticks swatched. I think I'm going to go for this one here, which is this one. They don't have individual shades on them. So a pack of 4 was £4, so one is literally £1 and it was super pigmented. I've only had to do 1 coat. There's like no streaks and it's really creamy. It's not like sticky. I've like been missing out. Okay, this is the finished look here using a full face of Primark makeup. I'm literally like blown away. Eyeshadow, I just can't get over it, and I love the bronzer shade. I feel like this is just genuinely gonna be like my daily go-to makeup products. So final opinions, I'm absolutely like obsessed with all of this stuff. The powder feels really smooth and it's like definitely set my face really well. I love the bronzer shade, the highlighter shade, I love the eyebrows, the lips, and I'm just like really impressed with the quality of all the products, like with the prices being so low as well. It's like really affordable. So that is the end of the video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already to see more videos from me. I upload every Sunday and Wednesday at 5 PM. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.